was just unbelievable. I was so excited, obviously, so I can stay home with friends and family, but to be training here when I was from a young age, the words cannot describe how happy I was just to come to Freo and get stuck into work. I was actually a part of the West Coast Next Gen Academy, and I had to trek to Balga, and the distance was too far, and I found out that the Freo NGA was at Coburn Arc, and my dad emailed Tendai. I said he was happy to have me down, and started training and loved it ever since.
Nice, up and over. Nice.
The NJ program really gives you an advantage early. You can come into the program at 13 and learning about nutrition, recovery, and how the players prepare, how they gym, how they work. I got to do a training session with them in pre-season when I was 17, and got to see some of the habits from a young age, and I could implement into my trainings. Really held me in good stead when I was younger to potentially get drafted.
Good stuff, words.
I watched the national draft, and a couple clubs said if they would come and pick me up late if the pick was available, and they didn't, and Peter Bell reached out saying just don't worry because we're going to pick you up through NGA, so if an AFL club doesn't pick you up in the national draft, we'll come pick you up. And I was pretty up and down because if I was going to get picked up, I'd be going interstate, but I was so glad I got to stay at home with friends and family and be a part of Freo. Everyone's goal should be make it in the national draft, but it's always not the end of the world if you're not picked up in the national draft. There's other pathways, other ways to get into the AFL, so don't be too down on yourself if you don't get into the, the round ones or round twos. There's always the Next Generation Academy, and if you're good enough, you're going to make it on a list. There's so many ways, and I think that's important. To be a role model and a leader that you can make it in many different ways. Definitely made my goal more realistic. There was Brandon Walker, also Joel Weston came through the pathway, Liam Henry, and I just made my goal more realistic that I can make it and have an impact at AFL level. I know I'm early in my career, but I got all the attributes that I need to be a very good AFL player. So if I can play more consistently in the team, play confidently, I could achieve anything.